Greetings and salutations, my dear viewers. I welcome you to something special, an upcoming SRPG called Mecharashi, a game set in the near future where mechs are being used as weapons. You're going to be part of the GKD squad. They're dealing with all kinds of different conspiracies and forces, and are caught in between the fire lines of bigger factions, one of them being an all-female epithelium organization that I find quite intriguing. Why they're all female. The core mechanics are very simple. They're turn-based combat with a mecha theme, and the unique part is the destruction part. You have to strategize which parts you want to target. All your abilities will do different damage on the mechs, and with that brings quite a lot of depth in terms of your strategy, in terms of the combat, and also in terms of the action. When you play, you're collecting so-called commanders, aka pilots. Each pilot will have unique sets of abilities, and you also will be able to maneuver and pilot unique mechs, starting from light, medium to heavy. And I encourage you to test out the game because it's looking very promising. Mecharashi itself launches on July 31st. Besides us knowing that the launch day is on the 31st of July, there's also a beta test coming up where we can register. How to register is pretty damn simple. We hit on the beta test registration on the page. Link to the page is down below. Beta test will be from July 3rd to July 7th. You get exclusive in-game items, a badge as well to notify and to symbolize that you've taken part in it. And during the beta test, you also got some in-game currency that you can use every day to test and test towards us and see which direction is what. How to do it is very simple. Go to the page, hit on the beta test pre-registration, and fill up here your email. Beta test exclusive reward is sent, and then just hit pre-register now. Simple as that, and you're good to go. You can even pre-download the game one day ahead of time, so you're ready when the beta test is happening. And with no further ado, let's jump straight up into some mech action, and let me show you some parts of Mecharashi. So now jumping into the game, we are here in the so-called assembly, the factory. We can put together our mech and we can paint him, we can put all kinds of parts to him, and also have a look at our pilots available. For this test, we have quite some high tier axes, just to showcase you all kinds of parts. Very important here for me is to give you an understanding on how it works. Overall, we have, of course, a battle power rating that shows us how powerful that pilots and mech combinations are. Then we have here these symbols that are very interesting. If you click on them, you have a little description telling you between a light, a medium, and a heavyweight system. Everyone has their benefits and, of course, negatives. For example, the light one is the only one who can equip accelerators and jetpacks. The medium one can equip all kinds of tactical weapons, manipulators, extra armor supplies, and backpacks. And the heavy ones can have large shields and inducer backpacks. All of these backpacks have unique kind of abilities. And just to put myself here away really quickly so you can read it as well. And, well, you have to strategize and think of your strategy, how you want to bring them out. On top of that, you can, of course, rename your mech to whatever wall sign you want to have it. And then, very importantly as well, paint it from any body part. Lots of color scheme. You can play around with them. Here, for example, you can repaint then the body parts with all kinds of assets. For example, here, quartz white. Then we have some details that we can change. Then we have some more details on our scheme where we can change parts. And then even some little markings, giving them all kinds of odd colors. You can completely be very creative here, and then even have bright metallic and other colors that you can unlock through the process. You can have the entire frame being colored. You can go body specific and color parts like that. It's going quite in depth in terms of like designing your mech crew as you see fit. We're definitely not going to apply this. Besides the painting, of course, you have your pilot overview. We're going to have a look at who's piloteering this crew, what kind of ranking the character has, the name. We have his stats, what he's good at, what kind of license he has in terms of like what kind of mechs he's allowed to control, in this case light mechs. And then, of course, further on, all these powers, we can have a look at his voices and upgrade that. Also, his unique abilities, like the hyper reaction, where he uses a melee weapon to inflict a reaction attack on an enemy within range, dealing 0.9 times damage. The effect is 1 turn trigger interval. Besides that, we can implant all kinds of neural drives into your pilots. So there's quite a big skill system behind your pilots and your mechs itself. And then we have also bionic computers where we can upgrade our path of the pilots into all kinds of directions that we see fit and fitting to our mech. Keep in mind, This game is just coming out, so there will probably be a lot more in-depth progression as we go further from there. I'd say let's jump right into some combat and show you how Mecharashi looks in action after we've chosen some of our crew members. Besides, of course, coloring our mechs, we want, of course, to equip them as well to be ready for combat. In this case, let's have a look what kind of weapon we have available here to select. We have some level 46 Triumphs, kind of like very close range combat. Pile Bunker represents the most advanced design. We're going to, of course, replace them with 46ers, and I think for the other hands, do I want to have an attack weapon with you or have the same weapon again? Just go dual down. Then we get with that as in decisive blow passive, giving us a weapon crits of 145. I kind of like the idea. Let's do that. Let's equip you with these two. As a backpack, could give you a power boost that gives us extra power in the HP and damage dealt. We could have a jetpack for improved movements. This is the jetpack for flying device. Let's just fly in. This is the accelerator, my bad. And then we have also hit suppression and passive, the jammer hit. Good question what we want to put in here. Improved flurry strike. This backpack incorporates a special combat support chip and all-in control unit. Enhance the ST's flurry strike. Could also be handy. When launching a flurry strike or gusty strike, hit rate is plus 15%, critical rate is plus 10, ST body is plus 10. So that we can double check on here. We have the balanced strikes, one-handed. Besides, of course, customizing our mechs to the color scheme we see fit, we do have also the possibility to choose and pick what kind of weaponry we want to bring along. In this case, for example, we have left and right shoulder, we have the right and left arm, and we have the backpack to choose and pick from all kinds of tools that we want to assets on the character. Again, mech. In this case, we have a light mech. That means we have left and right arm and a backpack tool. So I would like to be with him very agile. We're going to pick for that the Triumph. And melee attack thing, quite a strong weapon. We're gonna replace this one, of course, because the other one was just a level 1, and this is a big boost in terms of combat damage. And I think we're gonna remain with both arms leading in melee weaponry, and I think we're gonna accompany that with a jetpack that gives us the flying device passive, moves type change elevation to levitation, enabling the ST to pass over low obstacles. Perfect. Damage dealt plus 5%. Look at that bad boy. Probably would have won with a more darker color scheme, but that's good to go. And that's just one out of many possibilities how to create your mech and design what kind of weapon tool you want. I mean, you can go from a melee thumper weapon to, of course, maybe a firearm, and or to all kinds of mix and matches that you see fit. Of course, you have to consider the mech type. Not all mechs are suitable to use whatever weaponry you want it to put on. Of course, heavies will be able to use shields that light ones, for example, cannot. And with that, let's assemble our crew and let's get ready for some action. So now that we have customized our mechs a little bit and also gave them all kinds of weaponry that we see fit, I'm gonna drag you onto a combat. We have here to defeat some bosses. We have some rooms to clear and move forward. And every time we do defeat one, we can move on to the next one. We'll see how well we will deal with it. To our group, let's have a look at them. We have 7 with us. 7 is a tech. She is also a medium class mech. And she's going to have with her a repair backpack that is giving us the ability to have this wonderful Pochi and auto repair body, you could say. And having her nearby other mechs alone gives us a lot of passive abilities that heals them and repairs them. You're going to see that once we get started. Then we have Anna, who's going to be our tank, so to say, you could say, heavy mech. We can see over here, the symbol for the heavy mech has a shield and has a lot of passive abilities where she automatically 2 times or 3 times a turn can deflect range or melee attacks, and also gains with that some sort of passive repair that is happening to her as well. Other than that, we have our wonderful Catherine. Catherine is a melee character, an assault and a light unit. Her nasty part is that she has onto death, meaning whenever she is being attacked
and she has the target up to 4 tiles and not further nearby, she will charge towards there and hit the target. If there's multiple targets there, she's even gonna cleave and hit some more targets than one. Plus of that, she has the Raider backpack over here with her, the Mini Raider, giving our next character some benefits in terms of aiming, helping her guided missiles that she has on the shoulder pads launch and hits and do some nasty, massive damage. Besides that, we have our Naomi, our artillery units with the 2 rocket launchers on both sides, so she can either one-shot or dual-shot them, and has an ammo crate pack to increase our reload parts in terms of when we shoot with our backpack, and also has all kinds of wonderful special attacks like her elite hacker skill. When both shoulders are equipped with missile launchers, able to use the salvo code launch, dealing 2 times that, meaning she's going to use just both launchers at once instead of one. So each pilot has their own unique abilities, so you will have to tweak and make your strategy up what you think would be fitting best. Also, we have the precision strike, uses a missile launcher to attack the target, dealing 2 times damage to the part hit. Doesn't deal splash damage though. As well as cheat code, fully reloads missile launcher ammo and gain 1 AP, and can continue action with remaining movements as well. So even though we are shot to 0, we can use the cheat code and get some ammo in for 0 AP and get 1 AP. So basically 1 extra attack going out there. And last but not least, we have Rosa, who is just very simply equipped here with an 2-handed sniper rifle and gonna do some ranged Daka damage. Her abilities are the prototype when initiating combat with a 1-handed machine gun skill. She uses the opposite arm to launch a flurry of strikes. We have not optimized her in this occasion because we just made her and gave her a simple 2-handed sniper rifle. We could of course optimized her out here with the flurry of strikes abilities and also given her a backpack that complements that. But for the occasion here, she is doing what is needed of her, meaning she will shoot and she will use the Mirage generation backpack. So if there's nobody closer than 2 tiles around here, she's gonna go into some sort of stealth mode and be invisible until she shoots again. And with that group, let's start our mission. Defeat any boss is our victory condition. First turn. Let's get it going. So, body sounds with 3 targets over here. We have a heavy with what seems to be a dual shields. We have a close combat guy with these Pounce's arms. And we have the boss back there with a sniper rifle. Okay, so we want to take him out as fast as possible. Meaning, we are going to go close with our lovely characters. You're going to be there and stand by.
This is how it's done.
We're going to move you close by so you are defending her.
Wow.
Exactly. Can even go 1 further. Then you're gonna come up here for the passive healing. You're gonna move up as well. We're gonna move to the front as far as possible. And we do have just barely line of sight to shoot with the rocket launcher. But not with our... Yeah, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's throw out the rocket.
Resistance is futile.
Let's see here. Rocket outs. Completely broke it. Oh my goodness. Okay, we are, it seems, well over prepared for this mission. So, what do we have here? The salvo attack. For that 1 target back there. I don't think we need a salvo attack. I think we're going to do is just a very simple 1-time shot here. Confirm.
Like gaming. Focus, breathe, and slay.
Rocket adds, hits the target, and completely obliterated it.
Say the word.
Completely obliterated it. We got another AP out of that as well, but we're gonna stand by. And with that, it's the enemy turn. Let's see. What are you doing? No hurry, I'll enjoy taking your STs apart, piece by piece. Is that so? Snipe the legs. There we go. She comes in for the guard. Perfect.
This is how it's done.
Perfect. I'm gonna move closer. I'm gonna take a shot at it and do a normal attack. Completely destroyed him. Completely destroyed him. First boss down. Enemy attack, battle stations, defend the perimeter. Oh. We bought enough time. They should all be wiped out by now. Predator leader Hyena defeated. We've got what we came for. Ambushing the remaining leaders will earn us more resources. We of course gonna continue. Catherine having a blast apparently. I'm gonna move you up in the front and stand by. So let us throw in a repair on you. You should be more than better. That triggered a linked repair. So please finish. Oh, she's not done yet. So we're gonna stop you. Then we can move forward with our stealthy units. One closer. Stand by. Move up close as much as possible. Stand by and bring up the robot as well. Also in standby. So, meaning the enemy units will come closer. That means we have a little bit of time to set ourselves up. Let's move you there. Have you in standby. I'm gonna move you next to there. Have you in standby. No, you're gonna remain there. Even though you can reposition. You behind as a passive repair. We get to move up here. Do I have a range? I don't have a range with my rocket. What if I move one closer? Do I have a range now? I do have a range now. Let's shoot a second rocket out from our stealth pod. Rocket goes out. Bam! Straight up destroyed.
Just say the word.
So moving up here, and you're going to be on standby. And then one further, again on standby. Here gives the attack. A swipe. Both missed. Do we get that retaliates?
My shield and I are here for the team.
There was the guard. Automatic assist repair.
My shield and I are here for the team.
Another shot. And another assist repair. Although the shield seems to be... This shield seems to be holding up. Here comes the retaliation. Fantastic combat so far. What's also intriguing is when looking at them, you can see that they have a body armor, they have arms and legs, and overall, depending on where you attack them, is different damage times you can do. So you can strategize with precision attacks later on, and depending on the abilities, what your units have, specific body parts of the enemy. So this one, for example, has a two-handed weapon in hand, so you can definitely aim for a specific body part, and as soon as she, for example, can only wield the weapon with one hand, it will have all kinds of negatives for her. So, but we are more than over prepared for this here. And we're gonna do a normal attack here, and I think the normal attack should do the trick. There we go. Oh! Only took the arm out, but it triggered a linked attack. The battle is intense. Prepare to go to Plan B. I wonder where Plan B is. I'm gonna keep on attacking with another chop. That was a body shot, and down goes Lone Wolf. The main power system is damaged. We can't go on fighting. We need to fall back now. Lone Wolf defeated. Damn it, the laboratory gate motor has been destroyed, and it is possible to repair it quickly. Retreat for now and consider our options later. And with that, we've smooshed away both bosses.
Crush them like this every time.
Exactly. With that, we can also level up. Of course, for the tested purpose, we have maxed out level characters. We get resources from the battle, and can then overall improve every time we succeed. So let's try out in later operation over here, the Eagle's Nest Op, for example. Let's start our battle and have a look what we have to deal with here. Commander Iguana Merc split their forces to evacuate prisoners. Perfect time to strike. Ooh, that looks nasty. Well, company is here. Strip the ST, bury the bodies, brothers move out. Ooh, cars moving over in that side, and we're screwing in here with 3 units there, 3 units there. Let's see, how do I want to split up? I definitely gonna keep... I think we're gonna keep it like it is. I'm not sure I want to keep you, though. Actually, I'm going to keep you. I'm going to have a close combat character jumping in there. And I'm gonna switch you up, though, and bring Anna over to that side. We not want to switch the abilities, my bad. I would like to bring her to the upper side. So, there we go. Now we have Anna down here.
waiting's killing me.
And Hong over here.
All set to roll.
Beautiful. Mission start. So, defeat the enemy bosses is our objective. I'm going to move closer. And we're going to attack you first with a chop.
As you desire.
Behind we can see I destroyed its body. That means the unit goes down instantly. We do another chop because it's high body damage.
As you desire.
Let's see. This time we destroy the legs. We got a little bit of retaliation here. Let's do another chop attack.
As you desire.
There we go. Down goes the body. Another target down. Meaning we can squeeze in and attack the next target. It's going to be a normal attack. Straight up destroy the legs. So, following up with Hong. She's going to be on standby there.
Hustle. No battle, no hustle. Time to get those hands dirty.
I'm going to move a little bit closer. And with you as well.
Let's wrap this up. Pronto.
So,
Whoa.
I'm going to move as close as possible. Taking a shot at you with your melee attack. Because then we'd have no retaliation. And completely destroyed you. Nice. So, do I want to shoot normally? Or use a rocket?
Grab that chance.
I think I want to use a rocket. And shoot a rocket over there.
Consider yourself warned.
Rocket ads. There we go. Arm destroyed. We're gonna move up next to you. Then we have a salvo attack that we can do. And I'm gonna use that on you. Straight up.
Just like gaming. Focus, breathe, and slay.
Both rockets up. Going out. Completely obliterated. Just like gaming. I love that comment. Little gamer girl. So, dual shooting. There comes the retaliation. Goes into a cleave. A little bit of an auto repair. They're getting reinforcements. Interesting. That strike did miss. Straight up destroyed his arm.
Let's
Another
face
miss.
on.
Catherine is holding the line like a beast. Mercenary group boss. It's a magnetic frenzy. Hold still, I'll take you apart piece by piece. There comes another shot. We're pretty lucky so far. Lots of misses. She's very agile. And here comes two more. What does his ability do though, the magnetic frenzy? If a part is not broken, damage, otherwise damage taken. Okay. Use a railgun to attack all targets in a 1 to 5 tile line. And I guess he's aiming on her, so we need to get out of there.
Wow.
ASAP. So moving up here. Taking a shot at the target next to you. Look at that aim. Nice block with shields. So,
Let's wrap this up. Pronto.
gonna move up here, taking a shot at you with a normal attack. Snapper shot straight through the body. Another mech bites the dust. That's what we like. Up here. Let's see. If I do a salvo. So we can salvo out
Calculations done. Initiating.
the middle targets. There we go. Perfectly destroyed the mech.
Systems green. Awaiting your signal.
We can go for another one. That means we're gonna take the one in the back.
Calculations done.
Good.
Initiating.
Good that we have that backpack with the Raider, giving us here a lot of boost. Body's still standing though. But we got this. Moving up here. Let's make a normal attack. Should be enough. That punch in and then the little metal part is pumping out with some air pressure. Looks very nasty. So moving up here. Let's make another punch. We're gonna have the 1-inch punch. Oh, that was not enough. That was actually not enough. Let's try the 1-inch punch. Actually, nah, the target is nearly done. Makes no sense. So, let's do another 1 AP attack. Down it goes. And because it got it killed, we can do another movement attack. Moving in here, taking you out with an 1-inch punch, uppercut. Let's do a 1-inch punch.
Punch first.
Ooh, that was a good one. Nice hit. That was the second attack. So she's a little bit slow though.
Engine oil aroma. Hits me every time.
Our range is not far enough for that, so we're gonna stand by there. Let's bring the bot up as well. We're faster than our repair bots can do anything. So moving up here, we are attacking you with a normal attack. Arm is gone. We're attacking you with a chop.
As you desire.
Oh, straight up body attack. Gone. We're attacking you with a normal attack. Okay, both arms are gone. We're doing a flurry of strikes now.
Let the dance begin.
Let's chop this target to go for the body hit. Ah, shame. Both arms are gone.
Enough hiding.
That was a
Let's
miss.
face off.
Down he goes with the retaliation attack. Beautiful. Magnetic frenzy. Oh, he's instantly shooting with the railgun. Got a -2 AP debuff.
So naive.
That was a miss. Down it goes. So far, we're holding up nicely. We're holding up nicely. Let's bring up the repair bots in. Still not in range. Still not in range. But soon. Soon, soon, soon. Let's move up here so at least I have you in protection. Moving over. I do have the rocket ready. Let me shoot this second rocket because we have a limited ammunition here before we have to reload. Over at the boss. At Gutsman. Rocket out. That was an okay hit. Salvo. Let's give him a double salvo.
Just like gaming. Focus,
Come on.
breathe, and slay.
Both rockets out. They're flying off. That was a good hit. Let's do it again. One more time.
Calculations done. Initiating.
One more time. Good that we have that reader with us. Oh. Told Giorgio not to take everyone. Now DLF dogs are here and we're stuck covering the rear. Okay, we're gonna move up here. We need to take him down. Therefore, we're gonna go with a chop in to attack the body.
Crash.
There we go. Arm has been broken.
Hiding. Let's face
Nice
off.
try with your shoulder hits.
Let the dance begin.
Another attack from
As
Catherine.
you desire.
Chop. Beautiful. Legs are broken. That little shoulder attack there. That was cute. And one more time.
As you desire.
Chop attack. Out of 333. Wow. He is one nest. Oh, there comes the flurry. Down, good gutsman. Hey, you won this round, but watch your back. Become us small. We'll be keeping tabs. She's aiming a blast. So, I'm gonna do a normal attack here, then we're out of AP. Legs gone. My arm is nearly broken on her. So, let's go over there and go straight up with an uppercut.
All for the epiphyllum.
Ooh. What an execution. What an execution that was. You're gonna be on standby there. Troubleshooting. Understandable. Just getting lots of hits in. You should have not moved away because she's gonna follow you up. No retaliation though. No retaliation though. So bot is in position finally. We can repair a little bit our bots. There we go. No. We're gonna move up here. And we're gonna use you with an uppercut attack.
Punch first.
Nice. Nice. Went straight up for the body there with that shot. We're gonna make with the 1-inch punch on you.
All for the epiphyllum.
One arm gone. Here comes the retaliation.
Let's kick
Was
this off.
survivable. One survivable. Let's go for another 1-inch punch.
Punch first.
Another arm gone.
Naive.
Nice try there. So we have no more AP left for attacking. That means we're gonna put you on pause. We're moving up. Wait a bit. If I move like this, I'm not in range. I'm gonna move like this and put you on standby. And move you a little bit further and put you on standby here. So you're up next. So you're gonna move up. Take a shot at the mercenary. Should be enough to take it apart since it has no arms. What's perfect? Catherine's laugh.
Battle, no hustle. Time to get those hands dirty.
Catherine's laugh is so nasty.
Engine oil aroma. Hits me every time.
So moving up here, I'm gonna use the cheat core engine
Digital domain.
to rearm our AP, our rocket launchers. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. And then we're gonna do a normal salvo on you.
Just like gaming.
With just
Focus,
one rocket.
breathe, and slay.
There we go.
Just
Short
be
arm.
word.
Let's use the lower one.
Calculations done.
The outer shoulder.
Initiating.
Man, I love the animation. Are you kidding me? That little left. Let's take you out. Normal strike. Gone. Gone. I'm gonna move back here for maybe a little bit of passive repair. They're standing there, not moving at all. So if I move here, I cannot. If I move here, I can passively repair you. Beautifully. You're gonna stand by there. I'm gonna move next to you. So you're gonna be protected. Moving up here. Insufficient ammo. That's okay, the 2 shots were more than enough with that shoulder rocket. Moving next to you. Stealth has been triggered. That is too far away.
Systems green. Awaiting your signal. No
Then we're gonna
battle,
stand
no
by.
hustle. Time to get those hands dirty.
Moving up, standing by as well. Beautiful. Let's see here. Well, nasty attack, but we retaliated instantly. Castilla. What do we have here?
My
Dual
shield and
shooting.
I are here for the team.
Nice guarding there.
My shield and I are here for the team.
Fantastic, Anna. Keep up upholding everything. Ooh. Nice. So far, we're holding the line. Hold the line. Fair enough. They're also holding the line. Not in range though, sadly. So you're in standby. You're gonna move up here and gonna repair
Broken parts. We're on it like oil on metal.
our lovely, lovely tank. I'm gonna move next in between them. So, moving up here, we want dual strike. He has a heavy gun, so let's hope we are taking out one of his arms from Castillo. That was a nice hit. Oh. Let's do one more.
Like gaming. Focus, breathe, and slay.
Nice hit again. Again, he targets us all.
Let's kick this off.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're over here. One after another. Uppercut.
All
That's
for the epic follow-up.
target number one. Miss.
So naive.
A dodge focus.
How about some extra service on the house?
You need
And here
backup?
comes some linked attacks now. Wow. Okay, I did not expect that. Let's attack the one in the back. Arms and legs are gone. Or as good as. So we're going to move over here and we're going to do a chop attack on your arms and legs.
As you desire.
There we go. Now I want to see you hit something with
You
that
need
thing.
backup?
With just one arm going. Beautifully. Let's do another chop on the target on the back. Still standing. Still standing. Another chop attack.
Crash.
Come on. Yeah, there we go. His robot backpack is gone.
Let the dance begin.
Beautifully.
Crash.
Let's chop Castillo as well. His legs are gone. Got a little bit of a shooting.
Let's wrap this up. Pronto.
So, normal attack. Sniper rifle.
How about some extra service on the house?
Nice combo attack there. Let's keep on shooting. Fantastic attack in the body. And comes the guard system. Turbo shooting. Ow. Let's try with the shoulder blade.
My shield and I are here for the team.
Ooh. Just hired guns. Turn 5. I'm going to move in here. Repair her. You're going to repair our tank.
Broken parts. We're on it like oil on metal.
Link repair. There we go. Helps out, but don't need that. A little bit of salvage repair here. So, let's do another dual shot.
Focus, breathe,
On Cancia. Should destroy his other arm as well. There we go. And let's do a precise strike.
just like gaming. Focus, breathe, and slay.
Should be hitting his body. There we go. Down he goes. Commander, hostages are long gone. We'll catch them all next time. Quite to show that, wasn't it? Iguana mercs were eliminated. General San's approval could have opened the doors to the Dawnstar League. And with that, another mission successful. Man, this is intense. I can't wait to see the full story of this whole game. Mecharashi is coming to your stores very soon. Make sure to sign up for the beta test, and I'll see you, your commander, on the battlefield. Thanks for tuning in. Until next one.